Welcome back everyone to Britopia. And this little chest here had the honor of providing me with the first diamond I ever found on this server. Now of course I've looted the whole thing, so it no longer has anything in it. And this chest happened to be right next to a spawner, a cave spider spawner, and I really wish I had thought of recording this segment here where I was picking this up, because I actually managed to conquer this thing. It's the first time I ever managed to get through cave spawner. I didn't know how webby those things were because it gave me, well, enough string for a long time. That's all I want to say about that. But now with all that string, ooh, iron. Oh, I did not know there was iron behind that rail. Just saying, pick up a couple of rails, but oh, it's also iron, and I am definitely going to pick that up. So I picked up a diamond from there, and then I picked up a couple of diamonds in mining, so therefore now I have a diamond pickaxe with efficiency 4, fortune 2. I really got lucky on the enchanting table and unbreaking 3. My sword, all it gave me was looting, but I had a book for unbreaking 3, so I slapped that in. So hopefully those be some weapons that I could keep around for a while until I inevitably jump into lava or something like that. Now, unfortunately, I'm not going to do anything with that cave spider spawner yet. Maybe sometime I could turn that into a... Is that the right way? Into a spider farm or something like that. But that will be for a later time when I need industrial levels of string or start to do potion brewing that requires spider eyes. For now, though, it gave me a full stack of string just breaking through that thing, and you see we have plenty of web all around here, so I don't think string is going to be a problem for me in the near future. What's going to be a problem for me is finding my way out of here. Because I was so busy talking, I got lost. Well then, I will meet you up. Here we go. Think this is it, and down here. And yeah, I know it's amazing that I actually found this place. Now, there's also a zombie spawner around here somewhere. It's been a while since I've seen that. And that's the one that I'm actually going to start turning into a spawner at some future episode. Because if you remember, there was a cleric at the NPC village. In fact, I don't think I've ever seen an NPC village without a cleric. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to hopefully get some zombie flesh that way and start training with the cleric. Maybe get some emeralds. And perhaps, you know, I think one of these tunnels is where I eventually got my diamond pickaxe. I mean, my first diamonds now. What I have here, though, is lava. Now, I had originally wanted to ignore this thing, but I'm thinking that is a perfect thing to turn into obsidian. Now, of course, I forgot the... I forgot the bucket and the water, and without that, I'm not going to get any obsidian, but I'll head out, get that stuff, and be back. I'll just hope I do this carefully and don't test how effective Fire Protection 2 is. So it looks like we've got a couple places that's going to give us cobble, but I think most of this is going to give us obsidian. I only had 5 diamonds, and 5 diamonds was enough to... Oh, okay. 5 diamonds was enough to get me a sword and a pickaxe, but certainly wasn't enough to get me along to... Oh. But 5 diamonds is certainly not enough in order to buy anything interesting at the market or anything like that. So therefore, if I want to get myself some obsidian and use it to get into the nether, I'm going to have to make that myself. And that's sort of the idea for today, is to see if I can get myself into the nether. Now, trouble is I'll probably can find my way into the nether. It is actually being able to do anything there once I get there is going to be the tricky bit. And of course the tricky bit is this isn't taking anywhere near as long as I had feared. Yeah, I know it's still a long time, but and considering that it's diamond and all that stuff, but I suppose that's from efficiency 4. Efficiency 4. Yep. Efficiency 4 is nice. So it's only a long time rather than an extraordinarily long time. And hopefully this fire protection 2 is enough to help me from getting burned to death like another member of our server apparently just had happened. And I certainly had that happen to me a couple of times on the server. On the first day, just getting here, just trying to find my way to the New Wellsington area, I managed to get myself with a little swim in lava. I guess that's good to do that before you have a whole bunch of stuff that can be lost. Now right now I have 12 levels. That is actually not from getting killed. That is from all the enchantments of using enchantment books, the enchanting table and all that stuff in order to get this stuff all nice up. That sort of brought my levels down, which means I have to visit the skeleton farm at some point or get my zombie farm running. Now, skeleton farm, the main reason for that, of course, in addition to levels, is to, well, you get to use it in order to get a bow, but I've got a pretty decent bow at the moment. I've got tons of arrows. In fact, there's so many arrows on this server right now that they're saying that if you have any arrows you don't want at the skeleton farm, just to throw them away because they're just ridiculous numbers. The other things that are ridiculous numbers are eggs on this server, which I guess is absolutely no huge shock considering what happens to eggs on my place. Yeah, at one point someone pranked the owner of the wood shop and... oh, okay. Alright. And filled it with chicken, so essentially turned the wood shop into an egg farm. Let's see if I can do this without getting killed. Yeah, let's do it this way. And then I could create another layer of obsidian. Yeah, let's start the next layer of obsidian. Alright, there we go. Good. Hopefully that will keep us forward. Oh, but we are going to need light. Alright, so therefore, let me go and collect the rest of this obsidian, and I'll be back as we decide where to build this portal. Now, that's a juxtaposition I've never expected to see. Bedrock next to dirt. Well, if it's bedrock, we have to be pretty far down, that's for sure. But I finally did get all of the obsidian from there, and also a bit of lapis, and quite a bit of coal. But for obsidian, which is the main thing I came here for, I got a full stack plus another 16, so that's a full stack plus enough for another portal on top of that. So I should have plenty to work with. Now I just have to figure out what to do with it. Obviously I'm going to need some of it for my end portal, and probably have to use some on the inside also to make sure I get everything synced up the way I want it to. And in addition to that, maybe I could sell some of it. I know somebody's already selling some in the marketplace, so I don't think it could be a main product. I do have to find something that will be exciting for Pine Valley products, because right now it's like just stuff that you can probably find somewhere else in the marketplace, and So it's certainly not going to be any source of fun. So I think if I'm going to get many diamonds, it's going to be by mining them. But now I need a place to put a portal. Now, fortunately, I've got enough obsidian that I will be able to have no trouble finding a place. Being able to make another portal somewhere else if necessary. Now, right here, this is where I'm planning to build my lighthouse. The big version of, because the small version is at the New Wellsington. And I figure I'm going to build that here. So where should I then put the portal? Because we are also probably going to have a warehouse around here. So I can keep all the stuff that I actually know, of course. The lighthouse is going to double as a warehouse, figuring that lighthouses I know typically aren't used for double duty or anything like this, but I think that this one is going to be. They are. Wanted a large lighthouse, and the reason why, of course, I want a large lighthouse is so hopefully I could recognize it at a distance, because coming by sea has been quite a fun ordeal of getting lost and the like. So for now, how about putting it? How about, yeah, where I was before. Yeah, I know, I came all this way thinking that would be a good place for it, but how about in here? This could be my portal room. Yeah. Alright. I didn't intend to smack that wall down. Let's put this here. Smooth it. Well, I could smooth it out and all that stuff later, but the idea is there. Put the portal here and see how things sync up. Let's see. Up here, up here. Well, here goes nothing. Let's see. 1, 2. Let's try 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Well, things aren't going to go too well if I start doing things like that. Like, yeah, that's right. Add extra blocks. Actually, I think I might have to get rid of that. That block may actually interfere with the process. So get rid of that one. Good. Alright, that says 1, 2. Problem with obsidian is you really can't count it very well. It's one of those blocks. Well, it's black, and I've never been able to count it all very well. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's 3. So therefore, I need to go. I didn't bring dirt for scaffolding, so therefore we'll go there, there, there. Anyway, it has a minimum height. Well, I know there's a maximum height, but there's no way in the world I'm going to get to the maximum height, so. But the minimum height is 3, so that's what we'll do over there. Good. Good, good. Now all I need is flint and steel, and no, I did not bring flint with me. Well, I've got the steel part, but let me go back, get some flint, and let's light this thing up. Of course, I don't have any flint, so therefore I'm just going to have to hope I can get some. I don't know how long. So I'll just use up this. That's what you get for having a wooden shovel. It just doesn't last long enough, hopefully. But unfortunately, that did not yield any flint. Let me get a better shovel. Which, seeing that I guess an iron shovel would be... Well, okay, anything would be an upgrade. Even a cobble one would have been an upgrade from what I had before. Actually, that was a shovel I think picked up in the enchanting shop. I'm not sure why someone bothered enchanting a wooden shovel, but whatever. Anyway, I did get one flint out of that, and there we go. Flint and steel. Let me toss this in here, and I will meet you back at the portal. Well, here goes nothing. One nether portal. Well, might have been a good idea to have that sunken slightly into the ground. Well, I'll just have to put some steps there, but I'm not going to do that until I decide on the final position for my portal, since this can always move at some point in the future. Oh, I was wondering where my torches were. Good. And now to go into that fun, lovely spot called the Nether, where I'm sure I'll do my usual thing and run back in. Now, I'm hoping to be able to use this as a transportation source, which is something I really haven't used the portal for in the past. I've always been unsuccessful in doing that because places have been too close. Wait. Did I just get linked to some spot in the Nether hub? Wow. No. I'm in the Nether hub. Or I guess maybe not the hub, but the network. Wow. But where does the portal take me back to? That's the real question. It got linked down to here? Oh, well, I guess that's a possibility. Mazatec's Guardian Farm Port. Okay. Now, I had used this portal a couple times, and it always took me to another portal. So I guess he finally got it linked properly. But that means I'm going to have to find a good place to link this. Yeah, alright. It does bring... Alright, so he had fixed his portal. Because it used to put me in some really strange location on the return back. So he got around to fixing his portal. So that allowed me to get back. Oh, good grief. Yeah, okay. I can't see a thing in here. Oh! Hello! I presume that this at some point leads back. And this is going to lead to New Welsington eventually? Looks like somebody is starting to build some sort of a... Because that's sandstone there, so... They're starting to build a nether hub of some sort, and I presume that the person building this has some way of getting up there, but I don't. So I'm not going to worry about that. I'll probably have to find some place of getting to my proper location and hopefully getting linked to that, because this is absolutely not gonna help me at all. And yeah, I'm going to have to find myself a better place to go. For now, though, I guess I'm going to have to go through here and get back to my home base. And hopefully I remember to... Oh, I did it. bring a boat. Well, there's one way to amend that little situation, and that's to make one. Fortunately, that's no problem whatsoever. Well, at least I didn't get killed in the Nether. Yeah, well, alright, that's done, that's done. Now let's take the boat and get back to my home. Now, which direction am I facing? I'm facing... oh, south. Yeah, south's the way I want to go. Sure, I'm going the right way. Because that's the real tricky bit about this is not getting lost, just trying to come into here. Now, I'm actually about, heading due south from here. Will that get me to my place, or is that just going to get me locked in? Because if I have a quick way to get from that portal, then I might not even bother. Well, I guess long term it might be a good idea to get it all linked up properly. But at least now I can wait until I am ready for the Nether before worrying about this. Yeah, it's not really all that far, it looks like, because it looks like my base is coming into view. It'd be a lot easier, of course, if I had that lighthouse, but I can see the farm up ahead. The lighthouse will be going up there, so yeah. It could have been worse, but I am going to have to find some place, do some calculations, and maybe find myself into a little place into the portal network. But that will probably be for next time when I return for another episode of Pineleaf Plays Minecraft Welstopia.